Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's video, I'm going to be doing another video on my Kenmore Elite Oasis. And now you'd be like, wait a minute, I think I've seen you do this machine before. You have, but it was just straight on, just starting to record in the middle of the cycle, but this is basically the introduction to this machine, and the bearings was bad in this, but I got them replaced with some fresh ones, but I messed up on something else, and I cracked the back end of the outer tub because I decided to leave the shaft in there instead of pulling it all the way out when I was going to tip this machine back over to do something so the shaft could slide in easily. But now I know not to leave the shaft in there, and because it could roll and crack the outer tub. And even though I did fix it, I just cannot have it in the laundry room unless if it has a tub that has not been cracked anywhere and or fixed. So then I've decided I need to go look for another outer tub, so I got this Oasis. So yeah, I got another Oasis. And as you could see, it says Oasis, but there's no HE on there because it's an agitator Oasis. Yes, it's an agitator Oasis. It does not have the wash plate like this one. See, Oasis HE? This has a wash plate. But this, on the other hand, has an agitator. And I hear something rattling around in there. And the problem with this machine is a UL error code. And yeah. And when I first plugged my first Oasis in, it's like usually we could plug machines in, but I'm gonna unplug these. So, and just wait a little bit. And as you can see, that's the repair that I did on the outer tub, but if it's like that, even repaired like that, it just still cannot go in the laundry room. So I have this Oasis, which I'm gonna like do stuff with and such. I don't know how to explain it, but as you could see, like when I plug this, see that had a spark, and this one, it sparked on the right side for whatever reason. But like usually when I plug machines in like Poggers, like the Poggers does not spark like that. But why does the Oasis do that? Please let me know in the comments below, because I'd like to know, and if it's a problem I would need to fix it or something. But yeah, but I've read on the internet that it's normal that it sparks like that because it, like, the capacitors decharge, but I don't feel like that's a truth, or like I don't feel like that's true. So yeah, that time it's sparked on the left side. Then if I grab this cord right here, so yeah, tell me why it sparks like that, because I'd like to know, because it's just really getting stuck on my mind. And yeah, I'm gonna leave those unplugged for now. And yeah. So fire alarm tech guy told me if he was me, or if he was me, he would scrap out this Oasis and keep this one, but I'm actually feeling like I should keep this one and part out this one, but like keep the boards and such for this drum in case I would like to switch it over to an agitator Oasis. So yeah, the detergent, same sort of stuff, and this is actually the fancy model because it does not, we don't put the fabric softener here because we put it right here, which is obviously better because if this thing suds locks, if this thing would suds lock, it would spin out the fabric softener too early. So yeah. But otherwise, these are my two Kenmore Elite Oasis washers. Says obviously, people would say, "Oh, we could wash more because the agitator is a waste of space in the machine." Wrong, because how can we wash stuff in a wash plate washer thoroughly when there's nothing for it to pull, when there's nothing sticking up in the middle for it to pull the blanket down, you know? There's a reason why this is taking up this space. This space in the middle right here is not made to be open like this. It's made to have something sticking up for it. Like, the clothes cannot be in this middle spot, otherwise they won't get clean. But with this, since this is here, clothes will get clean. And, yeah, that doesn't sound right. But I probably get into looking at these tomorrow. Because, I am going to, be punching out the new bearings out of this outer tub, putting it into there, and then putting that outer tub into here, and all sorts of stuff. But otherwise, I would really like to get a surge protector for this machine, because of how it sparks when it gets plugged in. I just don't like it. It always gets me all eerie. It gets me all eerie every single time. Because, especially when it sparks on the right side, because the right side is the hot wire, and the left is the neutral wire, which the power comes out of the right side, and the power goes back out on the left side. So see, saw, or wait a minute, this cord was in the way, but when I do this, oh, that one did it on both. That one did it on both. Yeah, I just don't like that. So, anyone that's out there, just please let me know in the comments below why it does that, and why it's making the prongs like this. Because when it sparks like that, it makes the prongs like this. And no, I do not like that. So, one last time. That one sparked on the left. And then this one. That one barely sparked on the left too. But that previous time when I plugged this one in to that outlet right there, it sparked on both sides. So yeah, I don't like that. And it does it on all of them. And everyone knows I hate that. But otherwise, I will be seeing what I could do with these Kenmore Elite Oasis washers. Oh, jeez. So, yeah. And that dependable care I got, I had to scrap out because a lot of reasons. Like I originally scrapped it out because it just sounded like it was on its last leg. Otherwise, yeah, I lost track because I was interrupted. But otherwise, the Kenmore Elite Oasis HE, and I actually if anyone knows a lot about geography, especially in the state of Colorado, like where Wadsworth Boulevard is, like this was over where, like this was kind of like it was on the other side of a street called Ken Carl. It was on the other side of a street called Ken Carl, and which, and obviously, and also my family, part of my extended family lives over in that area, except this was on the other side of where my extended family, or where some of my extended family lives, and this was, this one was up in Lakewood, so yeah, it was a bit of a ways north of where I got this one, but yeah, I got two Kenmore Elite Oasis washers. Then when I pulled this out of the car, the front right leg was like wedged in the crack that was over there. It was wedged in the crack that was over there, and it, like, the thing the screw thing was on, it was bent, so I had to get my hammer and bang on it to get it nice and even again. But otherwise, yeah, and the legs on this, I screwed them all the way down, so I know for sure it's nice and level, nice and solid. This one's nice and solid. Probably this one's a little more solid than this one. But otherwise, I have two Kenmore Elite Oasis washers. So, yeah, this will be it for today's video on these two machines, and I will see you guys later. Bye!